What are you doing? We ain't ready yet.
I was like, it's just me. Here, scoot. We're trying to get an outdoor coffee set up.
Yeah. Lucy, back up.
Lucy, what did we say? What did we say?
Yep. Lucy, we're trying to teach her.
She doesn't really learn the best.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out this angle here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little off today. That's okay.
We can't find...
Lucy, you won't hit the camera.
Lucy, go.
We can't find our little tripod.
Yeah.
Lucy, get on my nerves. I wish y'all could see this turd.
Nope.
Sit. Sit.
Lay down. You don't know it.
It's not that we're being mean to her. We're just trying to teach her. No, ma'am. Because she likes to jump. Like, no, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. And that she ain't trying to shake either. She don't know that one.
You tell her no, and she just starts getting closer and closer.
But yeah.
Come here. We're working, okay?
Yeah, go to mama. But, so we got up early this morning. You guys know we did Coffee Crockers yesterday in the evening. And then we wanted to get caught up. Lucy, see it. We wanted to get caught up. And so, she already back. She knows, no, ma'am. She only knows one thing, and that's sit. So we try to teach her.
No.
So we got ahead.
She's so cute.
Got ahead yesterday so we can actually drink coffee with you guys in the morning. It will be a day ahead, so we might be able to give you guys a little insight, a little more insight of what's going on. Not that we're going to just spill the beans, but
well, again, this channel is where you guys know more.
Yeah, but I just
got the insiders.
We ain't gonna tell y'all everything. We're gonna give y'all a little bit. Like today, we're gonna work on containing the animals. Yeah. And you guys will be seeing that. I don't even know. Maybe later this evening. I don't know when the video's coming out. Yeah. But I don't even know how it's gonna turn out yet. What's
no
gonna
idea.
Happen.
We don't know if it's gonna work or.
But we spent no, ma'am.
Lucy. Then she just looked.
And then here comes old. It's gonna be a nightmare. And then Bandit.
This is why we do Coffee Crockers inside.
Yeah.
Lucy, no.
All about this.
No.
Hey, come on.
No.
Go read. Dang it.
Go read some books.
All right, guys. Maybe this was a mistake. See, Bandit got it. She went and read some books. This one, she don't know nothing.
She's just really cute. So.
But yeah, we're gonna be working on that. But I guess I was saying we didn't need to wake up at the crack of dawn because we already did the Coffee Crocker the day before. So I set my alarm for 7 o'clock.
But what time did we wake up?
What time did you wake up?
4:30.
And I woke up. Well, I guess it was 4:30 when the generator turned off. 4:40, and I just went and plugged in our battery bank. Baby, can you scoot this way a little bit? I'm up against this table. There you go. See, get up in there, baby.
We're rusty.
Yeah.
Doing this outside.
I don't like this so far.
Yeah.
But woke up at 4:40, and I went and that was one of those hummingbird moths.
Oh my gosh, you guys remember that?
And then we actually saw a hummingbird yesterday.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to trying to finish this story. Woke up at 4:40, generator went off. You just said, just open the door, it's probably cool enough. It is humid right now.
Yeah, it's very sticky.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like we're in Florida or something.
Yes.
It's just wet.
So we, I put the battery bank hooked up to the camper. We've been running off that since 4:40. I don't know how much energy's left on it, but we've been running the AC. We made coffee. This is our second cup because we made coffee at 5:30, or I don't know what time it was. So. We were gonna watch the local news, but we don't have the antenna hooked up, so we just watched some stuff on YouTube.
Said, baby, do you want to have some coffee and watch local news?
I said, where are you, your mom? And anyways, we did that, but it's weird. I mean, it's just after 7 o'clock, and I feel like we've already been up half our day.
Yeah.
I'm ready to work on our project. I feel good about it. You looked at the weather; it's not supposed to rain.
I don't think so.
So, and then this morning I rode the 4-wheeler up to the front, and all the goats started kind of walking up that way, getting into the trees, which is what we had been wanting forever.
Yeah, we've been trying to bait them into, like, I guess I was going to say into the woods, this part of the woods, but you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
You know why they did it this morning?
What?
Because we're going to work on containing them, and then they won't be able to get into it. So then now they'll want to get out of it. That's why, because that's how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, you just found out there's leaves? Well, guess what? We're going to contain you.
Yeah.
And then guess what? They're going to try to get out.
Which, the goats getting out is okay.
Well, but if they get out of what we're doing, then it messes up for the other animals. That's the problem. So
it's just, the goats are very well, they have their routine.
Yep.
They get out in the morning and then graze all day. They kind of go in and out, but then as it starts to get a little bit darker, they go back in and go in the barn.
If it wasn't for our neighbors hunting and all that stuff, if we lived, like, if we had hundreds of acres, I wouldn't even fence them at all. They have a shelter to be in. They come out in the morning, they go back on their own, and you just lock it up.
Yeah.
And that would be it. I wouldn't worry about fencing at all.
And they do really well. They've actually, especially your Tina, but the goats, I don't know if it's because we've been with their babies all the time, so they trust us more. They come right up to us. They let us kind of scratch them and everything.
Not like a pet.
Yeah, but you can just... But yesterday I was like getting her Tina's head.
It's a million times better than it used to be. And
it's crazy.
We have pretty much made it a point, and I know every time, I'm going to have to call Danielle out on this real quick. Every time we do a Crocker Life video, she's like, it's boring, it's the same thing. But the good thing is yes, we do go over there and we show the animals all the time. But that's literally us being with the animals every day. Now they trust us enough to come up, because before they wouldn't. And I do think it's because we're over there so much with them and with their babies and picking their babies that they know their babies aren't, scared of us or anything.
Yeah, the
it's
babies
truly
are
helped
really...
a lot.
I mean, some of them will try and run away, but if you can get them, they're just chill. They'll
just lay in your arms, and
it's my favorite.
And I do think it's because we go over there so much, and we just happen to film it all the time for the Crocker Life.
It's a big part of our day.
It is, and that's a thing that it's nice knowing. It absolutely sucks knowing that our animals get out of the fence, which I think we finally figured it out. It's just now the goats get out because they can squeeze through the gate, which we're gonna work on that, but.
All the other ones haven't gotten out.
Yeah, they don't get out, but
right now,
the fact that if they do get out, we know we can get them back in fairly easy, other than Hank.
I was gonna say other than Hank,
which go for it.
We're gonna have to do something with Hank. Definitely, like it's
first.
Hard.
Well, first we thought he didn't have his cojones, but
yesterday showed
he's got some cojones,
and we do not want him
mating.
Yes, that's why we have breakfast and Miss Breakfast.
Yeah, which now I don't know. Breakfast got way bigger than I think Miss Breakfast ever gonna be. I hope it don't hurt her.
Yeah, well,
we're gonna find out, I guess.
I mean, she just is a little bit slower to grow.
Yeah, but
she's full Cooney.
Yeah.
And then Breakfast is Cooney and Juliana.
Yeah, but Breakfast got way bigger than I ever expected him to get.
I mean, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a good feeder pig. It took him a little while to get as big, just because he's got some Cooney in him. But to me...
he's a handsome pig.
To me, that's perfect size for
that's
a
what
pig.
Every time we go over there, he's like, this is just the perfect size. I'm like, don't you dare.
If we didn't want him as a breeder... and he wasn't such a good pig.
Oh, he's the best.
Like, if he was a pain in the butt, I'd have no problem putting that size pig in the freezer. If he was just tearing stuff up, just being
not Breakfast.
Yeah, I would.
But
I
mean,
gladly,
we definitely have lucked out with him. He is
the pig of all pigs.
I mean, for one, like I said, he is the most handsome pig you've ever seen. I'm not saying that from a biased standpoint either.
How many pigs have you seen, though?
Hey, Wilbur. I don't know.
The hog heads at the grocery store sometimes.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm saying that from being biased. A little bit.
Yeah, no, he really is.
And he's just so good.
We lucked out with him, that's for sure. But Miss Breakfast, I didn't know this. I saw another channel, and they said it takes 2 years for Cooney to get to like full size to eat. And I'm assuming if it takes them 2 years or slower growing, it probably takes them a while to get big enough. I mean, I'm sure they can start breeding pretty early, but for her to get to the size that we'd want to breed with Breakfast, it's going to be a minute, and which is fine. We're not in a massive hurry. We can go get,
if we wanted to, we can get a feeder grower.
Yeah, and a feeder grower, I love that.
Oh, yeah. A grower.
A feeder pig, yeah.
Yeah, or grow up of
a feeder pig. Yeah, we got it. We could do that, and we still might, just not right now. We do have a plan for the pig pen, and that would be perfect. Like if we got 2 feeder growers, and put them in there, I think that would be the perfect spot for them. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I do feel good about it. I do feel good about what we were working on in the studio, getting that finished up. We're still trying to figure out build or buy the desk and studio desk and table and or a podcast table and all that. But
it's difficult.
We do have other things in the works that you guys will be finding out shortly. We're just trying to figure out the best way for us to do everything we want to do before jumping in. I guess would be the best way to describe it.
Yeah, and there's also, too, you guys know we want to have kids. So if we're lucky, if we're blessed enough to be able to, there's also like that. So it's,
yeah.
And there's a time clock. I'm 31. And then it's just, I don't know, obviously we want to set up here first before.
Yeah.
I don't know, so we're just trying to figure everything out.
But the way we work is, I need a deadline. And baby.
Luckily, too,
Look, we got 9 months.
Yeah. I guess at the end of the day, if.
We would be okay.
Yeah. And there's always a house in town.
Yeah, we would just prefer it to be different.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think we have a good game plan. Figuring it out right now.
But you guys know, too, plans usually don't go.
Not around here. No. They change pretty quick. But we have learned to roll with the punches and do the best we can with what we got. And I think at the end of the day, that's the best thing you could do is just learn to roll with the punches. Don't be upset if things kind of change a little bit.
You gotta roll with it.
We're big believers, and you guys now know we have a truck, a new to us truck. For some reason we thought it was 20 years old because our math is. I was
thinking wasn't mathing.
Yeah, I was thinking 02 and not 12, and I was like, 20, whatever, and then
and then I didn't question it at all.
I sound like a bird. I'll make sure I wasn't pooping my coffee.
Yeah.
But kind of the backstory with the truck. We didn't want to say too much before, but we went to Oklahoma City and we looked at a truck and it ended up being terrible, complete garbage.
And then we were like, well, we're just here.
Let's look.
I mean, this is already going to be the day.
Yeah.
So let's spend their time looking around. So we
know what our budget is. Let's figure out what we can get within that.
So we're just bouncing around.
Came across a nice truck.
We put an offer in or whatever, and the guy was like, we'll call you.
He said, no matter what, he's like, I'm going to call my boss, and no matter what, in 30 minutes, I'll call you, whether he says yes or no. Didn't call back. We were a little bummed.
Yeah.
And then we went and looked at another truck, not good. Another truck, not good. Another truck that was nice, but over our budget.
And then, so came back, and then the next day, we're like, oh, found this one.
Well, actually, you're talking about the big.
Yeah, the monster.
Well,
truck.
we actually kind of knew that one before.
Yeah, but we just weren't going to.
Yeah.
And then it was like, let's try.
So
So
we
drove
went,
to Tulsa.
and we were pumped. This truck made the truck we got look little.
I'm telling monster.
It was a 250
Yeah.
diesel with like a 12-inch lift on like 38s or something. I mean, this sucker was driving a 18-wheeler.
Yeah, like that's the one I wouldn't have been able to drive if you
Yeah.
guys are keeping along with Coffee with the Crockers.
Yeah, and it was a big old 250.
Massive.
And,
We're like, this will do more than we need.
and it was probably the same year, somewhere around there ish.
Yeah,
I don't remember
but
exact.
something was telling you.
We got there and we saw it pull up and we were like, oh man,
That
like
shoot dang.
oh, we saw it pull around and we were like, this is it.
Uh-huh.
And then took a test drive and I'm like, all right, like there's a few things here and there. It's not brand new. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just started looking and I'm not a mechanic by any means, but I try my
diesel.
best. Yeah, I try my best to look, see if there's any leaks and, just oil in different places or whatever.
So, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
long story short, you just had a feeling, and I was like, obviously this truck is awesome,
Oh, yeah.
but trust your gut. I was like, if
Yeah.
you have the slightest inclination of a no, it's a no.
And I was
let's move on.
I was almost coming to you for you to be like, I think you're overthinking it. Should
No.
we get it?
I'm like, baby.
And you're like, all right, trust the gut.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. So we left, and we were just like, you know what? We'll just get the Jeep running.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. We're not in a rush to get a truck. Because I was looking. We were actively looking for a truck. So we get back, and I just get on Facebook Market just because I love Facebook Market. I'll look at anything on there. And I'm going, and this truck pops up. This is the legit story. And it's.
I wish you had the screenshot.
I have the screenshot, but it's. I get on there and I see the truck, and I'm like, man, this is an awesome truck. It's in our budget, and I click on it, and the very first thing is it says, selling because of my teenager that doesn't want to listen to our rules. And I said, baby, check this out. And I didn't read the rest. I just started reading it out loud.
Oh, and it was perfect. I was like, we need to go look at this truck for the description alone.
Yeah, 8.5-inch lift, 37-inch tires.
But yeah.
VA, everything that we wanted, four-wheel drive.
They sold their kids, I forgot how old he is.
18 or 19, he was in college.
No, he's going to graduate high school.
We're going to college or something.
So 17, 18.
Yeah.
Selling his truck because he's being a little rebel and not listening.
Yeah.
It's like,
and I was like, I feel bad. And they're like, no, don't.
You're like, no.
This is how you learn a lesson. And I said, honestly, that's some good parenting right there. If you're willing to make that much of a stand against your child, that means, one, your child needs to be listened a little more. Two, you're letting them know, like, no, I'll get rid of you. We're not playing your games. And I respected that. And so we ended
the
up
next morning.
Yeah, and ended up going and looking and just fell in love with it and got it. And
we haven't even showed you guys all of it.
Oh, it's got more stuff on it than we thought. We'll show you in a Crocker Life video.
Life.
But
maybe like Adele and Darlene.
Yeah, and we gotta wait a little bit till it's dark. If that gives you a hint for some things.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's exactly the perfect shoot dang ranch.
I'm telling you, it's shoot dang. It is so shoot dang.
Yeah, but I guess the moral of the story with that is don't try to make something happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's whenever you let, not your guard down, I want to say that's the wrong word. When you're not trying to force it, and I kept looking, I'm like, oh, this truck, oh, this one, like, I'm going to find one, this and that. And then I just was like, you know what? Let's not worry about it. We have other options. And then boom, it came along. It worked out great.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about too. It is crazy that, I don't know, all these things that we could have gone for, but just, there's always this little thing saying, no.
Follow your gut instinct.
Yeah, even the tiniest little no. And then it landed us to this, again, perfect shoot dang truck.
Yeah.
So.
So, I mean, clearly, follow your gut instincts. Don't try to force things to happen. You know, kind of like we said earlier in this, learn to roll with the punches. We are big believers.
Full circle.
We're big believers in everything happens for a reason, whether it's good, bad, whatever. We could have been really upset that we drove all over Oklahoma, looking at vehicles, wasting our time. They didn't
got
call us back.
3-4 days behind here,
Yeah.
which
It's a little frustrating. Well, not frustrating, but like nerve-wracking, I guess you want to call it that.
I don't know. It just adds to the stress.
Yeah.
If you guys live on a ranch or
We got a lot going on.
stuff like that, you know that if you don't do something every single day,
you're going to get way behind.
yeah,
You're already going to be behind, but
Yeah.
you're going to get way behind.
So
It all worked out, and
Yeah.
we're happy about it and stuff. And, I mean, I just think, again, the way we saw it was you had to look for the positive in the situation rather than be upset. And if we were upset about it, we're like, we wasted our time, we wasted our money, the guy didn't call us back, we would have been upset and maybe not even got on the phone later to look and found that.
I don't think there's ever even a part of us that was like upset.
We literally were just like, hey, it just wasn't meant to be.
But
you know,
also the way it planned out too was gave us the opportunity to like actually do like a date on our anniversary.
Yeah.
Since we got the truck on the anniversary. That was my anniversary gift.
That nurse money.
No.
We had a little date.
Yeah, we were
day.
able to. We were there in town. Went to eat. Went to a movie. You guys saw if you were on the live.
Which I don't remember what all we said in the live, but the movie experience was one I probably never want again. All around.
Yeah, it was wild, but I don't know. Again, everything happens for a reason. That was a great day, and
no, it was. It was awesome, and
everything planned out.
But
it worked out.
I don't recommend 4D movies.
It was very distracting.
I didn't like it. We can't remember much of anything of the movie.
Yeah, it was just too much going on.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. We're pretty much wide awake at this point. We're ready to start. You ate a banana. I think I'm going to eat some oatmeal, and then we're going to get the day started. I have a good feeling we're going to be able to wrangle up these animals, keep them in. We got something planned that I think is going to work, and we're going to figure it out. It's going to put our animals on grass, get them to where they have a bigger pond. You guys will be seeing on the Crocker Life video, or maybe you already did at this point, I guess. But
yeah. See, this is what happens when you're a day
ahead.
we forget what you've already seen.
Yeah, but I guess you've already seen it. We still need to fill it up some more.
Yeah.
But I got a good feeling about today, baby.
Yeah.
And with the power invested in me, we will be getting married soon. All right, guys. Let us know if you like these actual mornings
Not this angle,
outside.
though.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I do not like this angle this whole time. I'm like, I don't know about this.
Lucy knew we were about to stop because she came back.
It's because you clapped your hand. No, Lucy. No.
Hey, we already went over this.
Put your paw down.
She said,
She's
but the
smiling.
people think I'm cute.
She is so cute. Look.
Lucy.
Look. That's her, like, guilty face.
And then she just slowly goes away. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.